Alright, hello everybody. This is Mr. Marr again with Beat Theory. We're going to be talking about two key concepts today. They are oscillators and frequency. Alright? And these two kind of go hand in hand together. So we're just going to jump right in. I am on the website WebSynths. Here's our introduction or intro screen. I'm going to just begin session. And this is the synthesizer. So you can see there's just a lot going on here. There's a lot of different windows and numbers, and it seems really, really complicated. And you're right, it's super complicated. Going through all of this would really take a while, so we're going to simplify things a little bit. First, what you need to know is this is a preset. WebSynths comes with a bunch of different preset sounds. So let's just give those a listen so we understand what this synthesizer is capable of. So this is the first sound. All right. Cool kind of key echo sound. Let's try another one. Yeah, wow. So there's a lot you can do, and all of those sounds sounded completely different, and all of them were made on a synthesizer, on this synthesizer. No samples or anything were used. It's really just sound shaping. So we're going to go to blank canvas here, and that just leaves us blank. We're going to be doing most of these projects from the blank canvas. So you can see here we've got our oscillators, we've also have filters, amplitude, effects, and volume, and I'll be talking about all of that as we go. But the first thing we need to do is talk about oscillators, as I said. So oscillator 1 we're going to open up. Right now, you're going to hear a sound, but if I turn off the oscillator, there's no sound because the oscillator creates the sound. And it creates the sound with specifically something called a waveform. So you're actually going to see a sound wave if you attach like a visual analyzer up to a synthesizer, and it actually creates a certain shape. So this synthesizer has a few of your common waveforms. You've got sine, square pulse, sawtooth, triangle. Also 3 different kinds of noise. So to understand those concepts a little bit better and also talk about how frequency works with this, we're going to go to the Chrome Music Lab. So this is again a free website created by Google to explain some of the important concepts of music, especially electronic music. So let's check out this oscillator here. So with this oscillator module, you get the 4 kind of common waveforms. So these little characters, when you click on them, they make a sound, and they actually oscillate a waveform. So this is a square wave. You can see there's actually a square wave that is moving in his mouth. You can also see that the higher the frequency value, the higher the pitch. And the lower the frequency value, the lower the pitch. These can be kind of hard to tell apart sometimes, but typically we think about a square wave as being a very video gamey type sound, like think classic Mario. So then we have the sawtooth wave, which is it's a really rich, buzzy kind of sound. It's really full sounding, and this waveform is definitely used for making some more like live organic type sounds. Like you can make a pretty decent string patch using sawtooth. But you can see that saw kind of sliding saw teeth shape here. Then we've got the triangle wave. You can see those triangles. Triangle wave it kind of sounds like a saw wave, just a little bit more muted, a little bit more low end than that fuzzy high end. And finally, we have a sine wave. So a sine, you might use this in more advanced math, but a sine is a pure tone. There's no fuzz or buzz to it. It's just this wavy line and just creates a pure tone. So we're going to be using these to create drum sounds. We're mostly going to be using sine waves and also the 3 noise waveforms. So let's just listen to that real quick so we have all of our concepts down here. So noise is essentially, it sounds like static. There's 3 different kinds. There's white, pink, and brown. So each of those, it sounds like the darker colors are just more muted. There's just less high end to it. So like white noise is a very bright sound. It's kind of like you can hear everything, and the other 2 are just a little bit less abrasive, a little bit less, fuzzy. So we're gonna stop that there. And please let me know if you have any questions. And next, we're going to be talking about how filters work.